All right, and we're
Can we
opening
play
it.
Battlefront?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to the Brooks.
No, I mean right now.
Oh God. Why do you do this
well,
to
that's
me?
the end of the podcast, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome to the Brooks and Zach 100 Years Podcast. I'm Brooks.
And I'm not letting you do this right.
And that's Zach, and he is a piece of
Work.
pie.
Hi. See what kind of pie,
Oh
Brooks?
no.
Is it
No.
Is it
Hands off.
Is it sweet potato pie?
Do you want it to be?
Could it be pumpkin pie or maybe
Yes.
some new hybrid of pie, like something that's corn based?
Oh.
Do you
No.
want? Do you know how a horse
No,
would eat
not
such
this.
corn
Not this early. Not this early.
Baby, no, I'm not ready. Oh goodness.
Anyway.
We're both really tired. It's gonna be a good episode.
I'm not tired. I'm just sick.
I'm tired of you.
Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about dystopians after the news and everything to round out our apocalypse month.
Unintentional
apocalypse
month.
Retroactive apocalypse month.
Did
This
we-
totally fits. Look at the episodes.
So-
we got Fallout 4, we got movie futures, we got scary things, because apocalypses are pretty scary.
They're pretty spooky.
Yeah, but they don't usually count as horror movies. So, yeah, we got an apocalypse month going.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be great. Wait, yeah, you mentioned the theme of the video.
Yeah.
For like, typically you do it after the news. Is this a new thing we're doing? Is it you didn't plan? I don't see anything in the script here, Brooks. What's happening?
I'm going off book.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm going off
I gotta
book.
get back on book. Let's just go with the news.
Right.
All right, first bit of news that I have. I mean, the in Smite. I know that you saw because we all played Smite yesterday. But
Yes.
there is now a new god out, and his name is Chiron, and he's a horsey man. Or is it Sharon? Oh, you thought I was gonna horsey corn you from that. I should have. That would have been a perfect opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it through. But yeah, he's, the Sagittarius, the constellation.
Yeah.
Yep, he's a god. Now you can play as him. Don't you fret, my friend. He's ready to bow, arrow, take names.
Right. Centaurs are weird. Who thought that up?
The same person who probably thought up half man, half goat, half man, half bird. Oh yeah, that's an angel. Half man, half dog. Is that a thing?
Is that a thing?
I think
Is
it's...
that a werewolf?
Okay, that's probably a werewolf. What else? If you put half man, half anything, you have a mythical creature. It's
Right.
half man, half cat. Wait. Sphinx.
Sphinx. Yeah.
Half man, half cat. Half man, half giraffe. That's not a thing. Thank God. That'd be terrifying.
Okay. What half would it use? Would it be man is the upper half and giraffe is the lower half? Or giraffe is the upper half and man is the lower half?
What I was thinking was just a standard giraffe, except as it slowly pans up the neck of the giraffe, you just see a baby face instead of a giraffe face, and it just looks at you with dead eyes, and you're like, what the fuck?
You see, the mythological creatures usually use, the half and half thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand why they don't just combine the two, but use the wholes of both. So think of the same thing, where it's you see the giraffe, you're looking at its feet, pans up, that's a normal giraffe body, pan up the neck, and then it's a normal giraffe head, but there's a human head attached to the side of it. Yeah, conjoined at the head. And he's sort of sticking out, sort of in a straight line out of the giraffe head. And he's like, because he doesn't know English, so he's like, "Brah!"
That looks great on the audio.
Don't worry, it's fine.
But that's like Siamese. That's not half and half.
But
That's like taking 2 shots of espresso and saying, yeah, I'm just going to have half espresso. And then you throw them together, you drink it, and you see colors.
that would imply that they are the same thing when they are different.
So you take espresso and you take Red Bull, and then you drink them both together, and
It's-
then you go to a hospital.
Have you ever seen a half man, half man?
What?
I imagine those pictures of guys when they make the "don't skip leg day" joke. I imagine he's like, that's probably half man, because it's obviously two different people conjoined at the halves.
Oh, I saw that when I went to a gym once.
Really?
Once.
Oh.
So,
I was gonna ask, do you go to gyms often?
no, like, because there was 1 month when I was like, you know what, I'm going to go to the gym regularly, I'm going to eat right, I'm going to see if I can get out of being, this guy who can't... So, fun story, time to tell the story, because I think I told it to you before,
Okay.
but I know I definitely didn't tell it over the podcast.
All right.
So, me and my friend, his name was Ethan, and he was like, hey, Zach, do you work out? And I'm like, no, I don't, Ethan. Why? He's like, you want to work out with me? I need a working out buddy. And I'm like, sure, what do you want to do? He's like, I don't know, you want to just run? I don't have a gym membership to anywhere. I'm like, yeah, sure, we can go by the park, run like a lap around the park every single day. We should be good. We if we run, we'll get used to running, then we can run more. It'd be great. He's like, yeah, all right. So we plan this out. A couple days later, we get to the park, and we're like, all right, you ready to start jogging? We're like, yeah. And so we start jogging, and we get out of breath almost immediately. And so we're like, whew, how much longer we got? I'm like, and I look, and we've been jogging for 30 seconds. So he just goes, oh. So we power it out for another minute and a half, and by 2 minutes, we're both just like hot breath that is molten lava coming out of our mouths. We have to stop on a park bench, and we're both just... Let's just walk the rest of the way. And so we said, fuck it after that. We just walked back to our cars, which were parked across the street at the library. It was a Sunday. The library was closed. Only our cars were there. But then we looked, and there's 2 other cars. We looked at that for a second. We're just kind of shooting the shit, not caring about anything. And then a man and a woman come out of one car, and then the woman goes into her car, and the man gets back into his car, and they drive away. Ethan and I look at each other and go, did we just cockblock some people?
I think you did.
I think we did too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, people, we cockblocked. We were just trying to get fit. It didn't work. Don't hate us. Alright, thank you. This is the news section.
Yeah, that was the news. That was news worthy. Yeah, you can tell we're trying to stretch it out a little.
Okay, so let me just power through all this stuff that happened in science then.
Oh, I was gonna go with my news.
Go ahead then. Go ahead. Give me your news.
Well, real quick, Jessica Jones and Man in High Castle 2 shows that I'm looking forward to premiere today.
Which Jessica Jones?
On Netflix. Marvel.
Who is she?
Oh, I forgot that people don't know her.
I forgot that I'm a lot better than everybody, and I know.
Shut up!
This kind of stuff happens a lot now.
I have to drink water because I felt a cough coming on.
Okay.
Jessica Jones was a character. Imagine a superhero, like a Supergirl type of hero.
Okay.
And then a bunch of fucked up shit happened to her.
Okay.
So she retired from being a superhero, and then she became an alcoholic. And she didn't have money for alcohol, so she's like, I just started private investigating type agency.
She said it exactly like that. She was still a bit drunk.
Yeah, she was still very drunk at the time. And she's real cool.
Okay.
And
what's her superpower?
Just the basic super strength. She could fly. In the series, it seems like she can jump kind of high, but it's not like crazy. Like in the trailer, Luke Cage asks her, is just like, so you can like stop a moving car, and she's like, a slow moving car, and like it looks cool, and the series looks really great, and it's gonna be connected to the rest of the MCU, and it's gonna be in the style of Daredevil and everything because it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it is cool.
And David Tennant plays the villain.
That's awesome.
Called the Purple Man, who is the one who did all the fucked up shit to her.
What kind of fucked up shit we talking?
His power
Clockwork Orange? Is that kind of stuff he did?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, the thing is, his power is that...
The Clockwork Orange.
No. His power is that he can not really control minds.
Mm-hmm.
It's not mind control. Them? He makes people want to do something. There's like a scene, they released a clip of it, and it's also in the trailer, where you don't really know the context of it, but he's at some random apartment.
You did it again. You see where there's these breaks in the audio? It's when you stop to swallow. And then you keep
I don't know why I do that.
Yeah.
I think it's because as I talk, I build up, like, stuff. I don't know.
Saliva.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have to lean forward.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's a scene in the trailer, and they released a clip of the scene where he just shows up at a random apartment of a family,
Okay.
and he opens the door, like the dad opens the door, and he's like, "Who are you?" And like David Tennant's just like, "You'd like to invite me in," and like a second passes, and he's like, "Of course," and then he comes in, and then the wife is just like, "Honey, who is this? I'm your guest, and you are very happy to see me." And she's like, "Oh, yeah."
So he Jedi mind tricks people.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. Now, does this work on everybody?
Yes.
All right. No exceptions?
As far as I know, no.
All right.
I'm not as familiar with Jessica Jones and
How many
like
episodes
the
are there so far?
I think there's like 13. You know, they did the same thing as they did with
Daredevil?
Yeah, where they released them all at once.
All right. Yeah, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got nothing to do until later, which is when I have to go see The Giver. Did you see The Giver?
I did see
At
The Giver.
school? How was it?
It was pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
It was a little cheesy at times, but other than that, it was really good.
Okay. Cool. I guess I'll go see it.
Yeah. So that and Man in High Castle, I think I've told you about that before.
You may have.
Yeah, it's what if Nazi Germany and Japan won the war and they each took half of America?
Oh, didn't know that. How does that go?
It's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like that should have happened. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no,
Brooks is a
no,
communist,
I'm not.
guys,
I'm
help
not saying
me.
neither of
Send
those
the
things are
police.
communist.
Send the police.
No, just
No, help.
oh, I'm gonna have to take the Brooks knife
No, not
and
the Brooks.
slide it into Zach's chest.
Good thing the Brooks knife is just plastic.
Hang on, that means I have to work harder for it to penetrate the skin.
Not the skin.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay, Brooks knife is going in the trash now. After that,
Oh. Oh. Oh.
okay, so
What's that?
Sony confirms PS2 emulation is coming to the PlayStation 4.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like backwards compatibility. It means I can actually play the games I bought. You know, kind of what I want from a console, like a PC. Play all the PC games I bought. Can't do that with the PlayStation 1. Or should I call it the PlayStation None anymore because I can't play the games on it. Miss Croc 64 for the PlayStation 1. You know, N64.
They came out with a lot of Croc games. 64, that's just ridiculous.
Oh, God, I heard the sound.
Don't worry.
Ew.
Don't worry. If stuff comes up, then that means I'm healing, because it's getting out of my body.
I don't think that's what that means.
The toxins are escaping.
I think that's a very homeopathic solution. It's not how.
I don't know what that means.
It means, hey, if you keep rubbing this. Dang it! I don't like leaning forward. It's bad for my posture. It means like I don't know. The head on applied directly to the forehead. You remember that thing? No, that medicine stuff. Imagine that onion juice would cure your illness. And people are like, yeah, we have super onion juice. And they just dilute it so that it's like 0.0001% of it is onion juice and the rest is water. That's a homeopathic remedy. It's just really stupid and it doesn't work.
Really?
Ever. But people think it works, like, you know, acupuncture.
Nah. Okay, so the comment from Sony was, we are working on utilizing PS2 emulation technology to bring PS2 games forward to the current generation. We have nothing further to comment at this point in time.
We have nothing.
So they're actually doing it, so...
Oh, okay, well that's a
nice.
plus.
Here.
Okay, so...
So now you can do your bit of news.
Alright, my bit of news is, well, there's the Humble Weekly bundle that came out a couple days ago, so I think I'm going to say that one. I keep forgetting to give out the Humble Weekly bundle. But this one is the Japan Edition All-Stars, which comes out with such games as Vanguard Princess, Unholy Knights, and One-Way Heroics. And if you pay more than the average, you get Gurumin, A Monstrous Adventure, Revolver 360, and Asterbead. It's a lot of weird Japan games. I mean, for $5, you get, 7 games, 8 games. Not too bad. I always buy the Humble Bundle anyway because, you know, Brooks, don't just stare at me. Say words. Say words, Brooks. I can't just be the only one talking here. It's not Zack and Sadness 1,000 years.
Oh, boy.
This is a fun day.
This is a great day. I'm enjoying today. This can only get funner.
But, I was looking at Metacritic to see the reviews for all the games that came out this past week.
Yeah?
Or recently. Star Wars Battlefront on the PS4 has a 74. On the Xbox One it has a 75. And on the PC it has a 72. So that, I'm just saying that now because that means these ratings are complete, not good. Because from what I hear...
Yeah. I don't go off of Metacritic, like, ever.
Yeah, because, I don't know, everything seems to just be at 70 now, or whatever. Because everybody...
It's fine. It's fine.
No,
it's good.
No. Do you want me to lean forward or something?
I kind of want you to lean forward a little.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess I'll lean forward. The only reason people have like a bunch of bad reviews on it or something is because they're either stupid or they're just like, another cash grab from EA. I'm like, well, no, it's fun, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the game's fun, so I buy it, but I actually understand where people come from because, like, the season pass for the DLC is $50.
Jesus.
Yeah, like, you don't have to get it, but at the same time, if you don't really support those business practices and you don't want to buy Battlefront, I understand that completely. It's just, I've been really looking forward to this game, and I have fun with it, so I bought it. I'm a cog in the corporate machine. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're doing it. And for the PS3, the game Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax came out, and I know you're excited for that.
Oh, Dengeki Bunko.
Fighting Climax, of course. Look, you can play as
that one.
What the fuck? What is this about? Go ahead with your news. I'm gonna see this trailer.
Doctor Strange UK portion of filming is underway. So they have begun filming on the UK parts of Doctor Strange.
I love Doctor Strange. He does. I don't know if Benedict Cumberbatch can pull off a Doctor Strange, though.
We'll see.
I hope he does. I'm looking forward to it.
Because you're a big fan of Doctor Strange.
I am. I love that animated movie of him. Because imagine Tony Stark, but with magic instead. He's still just as cocky and arrogant.
That was pretty much the pitch.
What?
Let's make a Tony Stark with magic.
And then everybody loved it. Maybe.
Star Wars The Force Awakens makes $50 million in advance ticket sales.
Oh my god.
That movie, when it comes out, is going to make billions of dollars.
Do you think it's going to break some records?
Yes. Yes, it is.
How many records do you think it's going to break?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them? All of them?
Oh, okay, so Dengeki Bunko is one of those arena 2D side-scrolling fighters, but with a bunch of random anime girls? What? Why?
I don't... Japan.
I
was going to say I don't know, but then I realized, oh wait, Japan. That's the reason.
I don't Japan. Do you Japan?
You're being a total China right now.
Is that a thing you think Japanese people say?
I don't know. Probably.
You're being a total China right now. Oh, man. Oh, so this is... Look, I'm just...
It looks like a Marvel vs. Capcom.
Except... It looks more like Blaze Blue. And then it's got, the worst anime in creation in here. Sword Art Online.
Garzu's Wing?
No, you see, that was purposely bad.
No, it wasn't. It was.
You're right.
If it was purposely bad, we would not have enjoyed it as much as we do.
That's true. I still can't wait to do an episode on Garzu's Wing in the future.
Oh, yeah. We need to do it justice, though, so we can't do it until we're good.
Right. No, I'm not going to say good, because that means we would have to, be good. And we're not. Go ahead, Brooks, drink your water. It's not like...
I am drinking my water.
Yeah, no, it's... I'll just drink my water, too. Oh, wait. Looks like your water's not helping you.
No, it's not. It really isn't. Director Edgar Wright to helm new DreamWorks animated film.
What's the animated film?
It does not say.
That's some good news right there.
Oh, wait. Project called Me and My Shadow.
No.
What?
You're messing with me. Is that actually what it's going to be called?
Yeah.
Okay, because... Okay.
What?
I feel like that is a reference to something, though, because I have been religiously playing Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, and there is an item you get, and every item you get, it always makes a reference to something else. And there is an item you get that's called the Shadow, and the description for that just says, "Me and my shadow!" And I'm like, wait, am I supposed to get this? I hope some Binding of Isaac.
I don't think it's a Binding of Isaac movie.
It could be, Brooks.
It's not.
Brooks, no, it could be. Just listen, Brooks. It could. Oh, I'm going to touch you all over right now. I'm going to give you a nice Binding of Isaac up your butt. Would you love my Binding of Isaac? I'll bind your Isaac all day, Brooks. Let me just bind it. I'm going to bind your Isaac. Oh, I know you want this.
You just hear me in the background while you're doing that. I'm like,
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, he's making a movie.
All right, so let me just give a quick what happened this week in science. This week being November 8th to November 15th, 2015. Let's see. The first person to receive 2 FDA-approved retinal implants has effectively had their vision restored.
Oh, really?
So now we can fix eyes completely.
Eyes, people. Eyes.
That's pretty crazy. China has developed a new cloaking technology for warfare that can defeat microwave radar at high...
Cloaking, people. Cloaking.
They're being a complete China right now.
They're doing a total China right now.
NASA says that Mars's moon Phobos... Phoebes?
Phoebes.
Phoebes? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Phobos? Phoebes?
Yeah.
Alright. Mars's moon Phoebes is falling apart and already has stress fractures due to Mars's tidal pool.
Tidal pool, people. Tidal pool.
Let's see.
That's my only response to science.
Really? You don't know any science? You don't want to think about...
I like science.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand it, so it scares me.
U.S. engineers use nanopores to effectively and inexpensively move salt out of water.
Salt, people. Salt.
Out of water.
Water, people. Water.
I'm afraid of water people. I hope they...
No, not water. Not water people. Water,
they only have like
people.
one spot you can attack.
No,
the rest is just a gelatinous...
Shh. There's a comma there. There's a comma in between the two words. It's not water people. It's water people. It's like the difference between I'm a businessman and I'm a businessman.
I just imagine, like, in one of the Maid games or a D&D game that we would play, somebody would be freaking out, and you would just grab them and go, shh, there's a comma there, don't worry. It's not that he's a dragon man, it's that there's a dragon man. Wait, no, we're still fucked, anyway.
Yeah. We are. Continue.
Genetically engineered algae successfully kills 90% of cancer cells without harming healthy cells.
Healthy cells, people. Healthy cells.
Scientists discover a new dwarf planet in our solar system that is about 2 to 3
Dwarves,
times...
people. Dwarves.
I don't know if... And the last one. A new Indiegogo campaign will allow you to conduct gene editing using a certain kit at your home. What the fuck?
Kit, people. Kit.
I'm gonna look into that one a bit more. Go ahead.
Is that Knight Rider?
No, it's called the...
You come here for the comedy, guys.
Is trying to raise that much money. This kid's raised that much money. I don't care. Penetrate the blood-brain barrier. What the fuck is any of this? Sound waves may be holding the key to faster computing. I'm confused. That's enough science for me. I can't. Your coughs sound like you're throwing up.
No, it's fine. I'm good. I'm good now. My voice is clearer. I can see clearly now that the phlegm is gone.
I'm singing in the rain. That's all I can say before copyright.
Yeah.
Right?
Robert Rodriguez and John Malkovich made a movie that will not be shown for 100 years.
What?
Yeah.
What is that?
In theaters, November 21/15. The film 100 Years, we can sue them for that. Right after Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland sue us.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The film 100 Years, starring Robert Rodriguez and John Malkovich, won't be seen until November 18th, 2115. 100 Years is a promotion for Louis VIII Cognac.
You're doing really good so far. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I'm bad. Which is aged 100 years. Louis VIII approached John Malkovich for an idea, but we don't know exactly what it is yet. According to IO9, we do know that 100 Years is set in the present, and Robert Rodriguez says that it is emotionally charged. There are 3 teasers for the movie, but rather than giving away any details, they're just different representations of what the world might be in 100 years' time when the film is removed from its time-locked safe.
Huh. That's weird. Huh.
Louis VIII is sending out 1,000 metal tickets to the movie that will grant their descendants access to the screening of 100 Years in 100 years' time. Do you know what this means?
What?
We have to go and steal the Declaration of Independence and sell it on the black market. And with that money, we can fund a heist where we steal that movie and keep it to our own, take it out of the vault, put all of our 100 Years episodes into the vault, and in 100 years' time, people will listen to it so we can be Brooks and Zach 200 years.
I don't know if I want to do this for another 200 years.
I don't know if I want to do it for another 2 minutes.
Come here, you little bitch. I'll show you how a horse eats corn right now. You sure? I'll do it. I'll do it.
No.
I'll fucking do it. Don't think. Oh God, I need you in the forehead. But now I'm gonna horse eats corn, you Brooks. Now I'm gonna horse eats corn, you. This is how it's gonna go. This is Brooks and Zach 100 years, Brooks. This is how it's gonna go.
No. No.
Come on.
No.
Oh, put your hands up.
No. Oh God.
Come on,
I
Brooks.
keep kicking the table.
Yes, you do. And I'm gonna keep horsing your corn eating. Yes. Yes, Brooks. Let me. I'll just grab this
I'm
hand.
becoming weaker.
Come on, Brooks. Don't fight it. You can just let it happen. Let the horse corning happen. Who will collapse first? This is the battle of the ages. No more tears. Only dreams.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Zach's gonna be
the round and round. Wheels
new
of the bus.
robot.
All right. Your glasses fell off. That means we have to stop. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Have fun editing all that.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna get PTSD as you're editing it.
Yeah, I am. Would I, be flinching?
No. You'll go to bed tossing and turning in your sleep, wondering, no, please, no. Good on you for trying to get that attack back. Bacchus.
Yeah.
You look a lot different without your glasses. You look like some guy who's still just as ugly with the glasses.
You see, I wear the glasses because I look better in glasses because because the glasses cover up at least part of my weird face.
All of it. If you have a bag, plastic preferably.
Just tie a rubber band around the neck. Tie a string to your ankle.
What?
Tie the other end to a cinder block. Go to the pool.
I don't know why is it a rubber band? Oh, okay.
You just go and you just sort of sit by the pool and you sunbathe.
Are you as exhausted as I am right now?
Yes, I am. I am very exhausted.
That was just a lot of pushing back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, Hotline Miami 2 has released a level editor, and that's my last bit of news.
Oh, that's sweet. I have Hotline Miami 2, and I like playing it.
Yeah.
I got really angry at a level, and I haven't beaten it, though. So
Imagine that, but with all of the frustration and annoyance that comes with Mario Maker. And,
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
There's going to be some crazy levels, then. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's probably just going to be a level full of people, and they're going to give you a shotgun with 2 shots, and you have to kill everybody with it.
Yeah.
And then you die, and you have to restart. It's going to be great.
They should do the thing that they do with Mario Maker, where you can't publish a level unless you beat it yourself.
Okay.
Let's see. So it's working?
Yeah, it's working.
We caught it!
We did it.
We did it. We busted that ghost. I don't know.
Ghost Cotters.
We ghost caught it. Yes.
All right.
I was looking for a better metaphor, but we got the glitch in time where we only lost like a minute of stuff.
Yeah, but because of that, we kind of like hit a brick wall. So what other time is there than to give a new segment than the Brooks and Zach horoscope?
Yes.
All right. Now this is just going to be a weekly horoscope we'll do every week, as we do with all of our bits.
All of our segments come back.
Yeah, every single one.
Yeah.
So
just throw it on the pile of segments that always come back.
All right. I'll just jump right into it.
All right.
Aries, Brooks. Taurus, Brooks. Gemini, Brooks. Cancer, Brooks. Leo, Brooks. Virgo, Brooks. Libra, Brooks. Scorpio, Brooks. Sagittarius. How do you say it again?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. So silly of me. I keep messing up all these names. Sagittarius, Brooks.
That's my real life one.
Capricorn, Brooks. Aquarius, Brooks. And Pisces. Zach? How's it been, man? Oh, God. And this has been the Brooks and Zach horoscope.
What I imagine.
Yeah?
You're sitting at a cafe. It's been years since we've seen each other. You're sipping on coffee, and you see like someone sitting at a table across from you, and you think it may be Brooks. And considering all of your emotions with me and everything you've been through with me, you go through all of that. Like you say, all of them leading up to the second to last one are like talking to yourself, and then the last one is like talking out loud, and then the very last one is my response to it.
So all of this is just an inner monologue before it's Brooks.
Yeah,
Zach, what's going on?
Yeah.
How long's it been? 100 years?
Yeah. It's been 150 years.
Oh, well, you excited for that movie that's gonna come out in 50 years?
It came out 50 years ago, Zach.
Oh God, we're having a shining moment right now.
Oh jeez. Oh, who let in those two little girls? Oh God!
They're back!
That guy's in a bear suit!
And then we wake up, and we're both sleeping in the same bed, and we go, ugh.
As we do every night.
Yeah.
We're still disgusted by it, but we do it anyway.
How else are we going to get our creative juices flowing in the Brooks and Zach 100 Years penthouse bed?
And by penthouse bed, we mean the closet of the office building.
Yeah. We can't let our employees know that we live like this.
No, we
Plus,
cannot.
we only have one janitor. We feel like it is his obligation to sleep in the penthouse room because he cleans up after all of our shit, both metaphorically and physically.
Yes.
All of our shit.
I remember that Christmas party.
Oh, so does he. And the survivors don't, because there were none.
Hey, you and me. We survived that.
For 100
We caused it, but we survived
we
it
did.
too.
Oh my God. All of them are gone.
Don't worry, we were acquitted in a court of law.
It's like we caused the end of the world, which is a great segue. Into...
We did that segue right off a cliff, just like the maker of Segway.
What?
That's how he died.
He died by going off of a cliff?
On a Segway.
Really?
Yes, that is a true fact.
That's a rock fact. No? Have you ever seen Over the Garden Wall?
I've seen the first episode and it was really good.
Okay, you need to watch the series. It's only like 10
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We gotta watch that. Movie night.
It's
only gonna be like 2 hours, I think, to watch the whole thing. Or 5 hours. Whatever.
Anyway. Or 72. I don't know. It's close one of those three.
It's the 5.
One of those three and only one of those three.
Alright, so I'm going to give you a scenario, which is not a standard end of the world kind of thing. It's very unique. Could be one from a movie, could be one from anything like that, but it's just one that hasn't been done multiple times. I'm going to give you this scenario. You're going to say how you would attempt to live through this kind of world.
And I will do the same to you.
All right. So this one is demons have taken over the world.
Okay.
Like they're kind of those demons that, harvest the human soul. They're all bad. Like, they'll always try to connive you. Maybe there's some quote unquote good ones, but they always turn to be bad in the end.
Yeah.
And the only way to fight them is by, like, taking super drugs kind of thing. Like, this super drug that humans have manufactured to combat the demons, which I don't know how that works, but it's a super drug. Or by pretty much eating a demon, and you gain some of their demon powers to fight them back. While all this is going on, let's say 50% of human civilization has been wiped out. All of it. Like, there's buildings that are broken down, like... I'm talking I Am Legend kind of thing.
Right.
Like, I Am Legend kind of world. Everybody's gone except you're there. I'm going to say
I'm Will Smith.
You're Will Smith.
Are you the dog?
I don't want to be the dog. But let's say you and a team of 3 others.
Okay.
You have been stationed in the I Am Legend world, which is New York, right? It's New York.
Yes,
okay.
it is.
So I'm going to say this so it's like easier for you to picture in your head, and it kind of... puts it in like this bubble, so you don't have to worry about the rest of the world.
All right.
You and your squad of 3 are on New York Island, whatever it is.
Manhattan.
Manhattan. You're in Manhattan, and there is just a hive of these demons, and let's say there's the portal that they're all coming out of, and you can either destroy those demons, and like I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you can attempt to destroy the portal. Or you can just say, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go out with my team and we're gonna go get scones.
Okay. So I'm in charge of the team.
Yes.
Our goal, big city.
Okay.
So within this city, there has to be a factory where they made the drug.
Yes.
Our goal is to get to that factory.
Okay.
So we travel, we just sneak through.
Okay.
We got our stealth skills. We got our little sneakiness, and we just sneak on in, and we sneak in to the factory. And what we do is we take large. What form are the drugs in?
I'm gonna say it's like some really, really nasty aspirin that you have to chew. You have to chew this aspirin. It's like the good, I don't know, penny-sized aspirin pill that you have to pop in your mouth, and you typically swallow it with water. But you have to crunch down on this aspirin. It's like a Tums. It's like a Tums.
Okay.
All right. Now, have you drank any demon blood before this or anything like that? Have you?
I'd say no.
Okay, no. Has anybody in your squad done this? Who is in your squad?
Okay.
You can do people we know.
It's me.
All right. Yeah.
It is Yaskovich.
Okay.
Yaskovich is in there.
Yep. Frank Rosenberg.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to go through anything without him.
All right. It's Brooks and Zach 100 years.
Would you? Are you alive?
Do you think I would be alive in this situation?
So Zach is not there.
Okay.
No, Zach, you are there. You are one of the 3.
I want to believe that I have also drank a lot of demon blood.
And then a girl, because we need a girl.
We need the girl.
Yeah. It really could be anyone.
Do we have a girl? Willem.
Willem's the
Willem's
last.
the sassy woman.
Yeah.
So
it has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be eaten. It has to be chewed. Can we
the
crush it up and snort it?
You can if you want. I'm just gonna say, it will sting, but you'll still get the effects. It's not gonna be any stronger, because I don't know. Is that how drugs work?
So we crush it up. We crush up a bunch of the pills.
All right.
And we get a rig. We find some plastic tubes.
All right.
And we set up. We use Willem's advanced engineering skills to rig up the crudest fucking thing.
You already said Willem's engineering skills. You didn't need to say it was crude.
Yeah. We have tubes run straight to our noses.
Okay.
And we...
You know you can overdose on this drug, right? Like, the overdose.
That's why we have a moderation thing. We have a button that we press.
Okay.
That releases the crushed up stuff into our nose.
Okay.
And we snort it. And we're just like... Wah!
I'm gonna opt out of these drugs. I don't... I've got enough demon blood in me that I think this drug will hurt me instead of roiding me out.
Right. So it roids out the rest of us.
And
we
I'm
go
just like,
out,
the fuck, guys?
we just walk around Times Square and it's just like, who wants some of this? And we beat our chests a lot. And the demons are like off the sides like, You fucking seeing this? What?
What? 4 fucking guys thinking they can take on an entire demon army.
What's that shit around their bodies? Whatever. Let's go attack them. So they go in, and we're just like, grab one by the neck, rip its head off, drink the blood.
Okay.
Like a heavy metal album.
Or like what was it? Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
That scene where he's like, oh look, it's fake blood. It just licks the guy. Anyway, go ahead.
Like touchdown throws the demon head.
Okay.
We're stronger now, and we just go to town. When we feel weaker, we press the button and we snort, and we just keep on going and drop down, all out fight in Times Square, and we win and we save the world.
I'm gonna say that the what is it? The drugs. They're kind of like super energy drinks. There's gonna be a crash.
Which is why we keep supplying
There's
more
gonna
and
be
more.
such a fucking crash if you keep doing that. Though.
I know. Like, so if it's demons, then there's no hope to win, really,
Okay.
because there's just demons. Just make more demons,
Right.
So we just kill as many as we can, and then keep doing the drug, and when it runs out, and you died standing.
All right. That's a good. So, you died honorably. You took out as many as you could, and you just made a name for yourself. Same with the team.
We
I
can
left.
inspire.
I left a while ago.
Yes, you will tell our story.
I'm not going to.
You will embellish the story a lot to make it sound better than it is, to inspire other people.
Yeah, these guys, they without the help of any medicines or demon blood, they managed to kill almost all of the demons. And then as I'm telling the story to all of them, they get their heads ripped out and off by another demon. And I'm like, fucking Tony. Come on, Tony the demon.
Yeah.
He's the guy I mean.
And then you inspire humanity to rise up against the demons.
Yeah,
and
there we
win.
go. And
Yeah.
win. All right. So that's your dystopian future that you solved. What's mine?
Okay. So,
Okay.
imagine.
I'm imagining.
Wait, all the people.
Hold on. Okay, I'm imagining.
Okay, yeah. So, it's about now times, but the future.
Well, how far in the future?
Like
it's a considerable, oh, now we have a hoverboard kind of thing, or...
it's not like far. It's near enough. It's far enough where we can accomplish the thing that happens, but near enough where it's not, the world isn't too drastically changed.
Okay.
So, humans doing what they do.
Okay.
Are making a medicine.
Okay.
Or they're researching disease and stuff, and they accidentally make a virus. And they accidentally release it into the world.
So first they accidentally make the virus, and then they accidentally release it into the world.
Maybe the company's not as trustworthy as their website suggests.
They were a .gov, not a .org.
Yeah, it's just yeah, it's a .gov. We can trust it. Wait a minute, what is that? That's not a V, that's a Y. It's a .goy. Oh no! Oh no! And then yeah, the virus is released, but it doesn't affect humans. It has no effect on humans.
All right.
But
imagine
every animal on the planet,
including insects, or is it just mammals?
Including everything.
Okay.
That's not human beings.
Okay.
Yeah. Two things happen to them.
Okay.
One, they get super smart and are able to communicate through telepathy.
All right.
Two, really muscular, weird human arms grow out of the sides of every animal.
Wait, so like a deer, for instance, it still has its deer legs.
Yes.
And then just two
it's just
buff
imagine
arms.
the shoulders, arms come out.
Okay. Wait, does this include like bees and everything too?
Yes, it's just the size is scaled.
Oh,
it's
okay,
scaled.
So it's like
so
little
they
bees
still
with
really muscular arms, but it's bee arms.
Okay.
So and they are human arms. So they come out, and the animals decide, now that they're super smart, they realize that humans are have been the dominant species for a while. So they team up and they enslave the population. And you see like a hearing. The thing is, with the animals, they use telepathy, so they don't mouth the words. They don't speak the words and everything.
But can we hear them or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because see, when they talk, they don't hear the word. They don't say the words. They telepathy them.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're talking to them, imagine imagine a giraffe, because we used that example before. A giraffe is sitting like he's like the judge in a human hearing. And
Good
that was a
voice
nice
crack.
voice crack.
Yeah, it was.
He's a judge in a human hearing.
Okay.
And when he's talking about it, imagine all the animals, because they don't mouth the words, they talk a lot with their hands.
Okay.
Like they telepathy, but they talk with their hands a lot. And it's
With
like
their big muscular
with their
hands?
big muscular human arms do
Alright.
a lot of they talk a lot. They're just like, you can't really see it, listeners, but like imagine the prosecutor being like a dog or something.
Okay.
And it's just like a straight faced dog. The dog's expression doesn't change, but he's just like, these humans can't be like, he's like talking with it's like, yeah, he's talking with his hands a lot. He's like, we can't let these humans just go about their business like this. We have to enslave the humans because they have enslaved us for so long. And all the animals, like, their faces are blank and they're just sort of like standing there. But imagine like a cow just standing there chewing its cud, and just like, and the arms are like, yeah, down with the humans.
But then you'd have like some domestic animals that are like, I don't know, man, these humans are pretty alright. Like
Slavery.
What?
They get smart enough to understand the concept of slavery.
Well, I don't know about you, but my dog has it pretty good. We don't really treat her as a slave.
But imagine.
Give her belly rubs all the time.
So there's a civil war.
Okay, so
There's a civil war between
Alright.
the domestic animals and the wild animals.
Alright.
Yeah. And the domestic animals are losing. They're human friendly and they're losing. Because the wild animals are like wolves and gorillas and shit. So you are in this world. They have established their own society and you're on the underground. You're just like on the fringes and you have to find a way to overthrow the government.
How would I overthrow the government? Well, alright. Do I have a group of people with me, or is it just me?
It can be anyone you need, but not more than 5.
Okay. So it's going to be me, my dog, because I think that with my dog I can make her be like the undercover agent. Like all she has to do is take off her collar, so it's like, oh, she's not owned by a human. She revolted against them as well. And there has to be some form of rebel group.
Yes, there is a rebel group.
All right, so first I would find that rebel group. I would migrate myself into them with my dog. We would go in there and we would learn the ways. We would start planning with this rebel group because, this is how it works. And who would like the kingpin of these animals be? I'm imagining it'd be a wild animal. Maybe a bear? A bear with muscular dude arms?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, man.
Like, it has its normal bear arms, but also the muscular dude arms, too, like the talking and everything.
Alright. Well, first, I would
Maybe... Oh! Polar bear. Because they were hurt the most by humans.
Why? They wouldn't survive here. I mean, I guess... Maybe they would if they're super smart, so they probably have a freezer room where the polar bear stays.
Yeah, like the polar bear, like they have air conditioning. Remember, they're super smart.
Yeah,
now. They're like as smart, if not smarter than humans now.
Right.
Just with like muscular arms.
Okay, so here's my plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the rebel leaders and stuff like, hey, I remember reading before this shit went down that a couple in California domesticated a Siberian tiger. And the tiger has a pretty good life and everything like that. So what we're going to do is me and my dog, we're going to recruit this tiger onto our side. I think this tiger can kill this bear. If not, we have guns. Do they have guns?
Yes, they do. They have their muscular arms to work at guns.
Okay. How smart is super smart? Are they just on the same intelligence level as us?
I'd say slightly higher intelligence.
Slightly higher?
Because they're like humans, but humans that get along.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have no experience fighting in wars. Correct?
Let's say true.
True? No experience. So, what we do is we get vantage points. We get the Kennedy spot set up. We got people, and we wait for them to cruise by in a convertible, and the polar bear is just waving with his muscular arm.
Like the bear's not reacting, but the arms are doing all the reacting.
Yeah, the arms doing all the work, and then I say into my walkie-talkie, I go, Bobo, take the shot. And Bobo the tiger, with his muscular arm, laying it on a sun-baked roof, enjoying the feeling, fires it. And as the polar bear turns, he sees the reflection of Bobo's barrel reflecting the sunlight, sees it and goes, clever girl. And the bullet goes straight through his brain, splatters his wife, who was a chihuahua.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know why. The car swerves and stops, and they're all frantically looking around. But at this point, Bobo the tiger jumps from rooftop to rooftop, using their muscular arms to break her fall.
Wait.
What?
So rooftops?
Yeah.
What about eagles with muscular arms
Oh,
that come in, that are part of the Secret Service?
Okay. So, not on the rooftop, then in a building, at first. So fires, still sees the gun of the...
You can have that part.
Yeah, okay, so all
I'm
that's...
talking more about the escape.
Okay, the escape happens. So, Ooh. I'm going to think that despite them being extremely intelligent, because they're extremely intelligent, they are a little prejudiced against rats.
Oh, okay.
Just like, because think about it, all these animals up on the surface and everything like that, and then you've got just like these rats that are running around in the sewers that are covered by human poo all the time. Like, we don't want to associate with these
like,
rats.
and the arms are like, oh god, the human poo. Oh god.
Yeah, they're like trying to push it out of the way with muscular baby human arms.
Yeah.
And so what we're gonna do is we've already planned out this building so that the Bobo the tiger can jump like quickly down the steps, just like boom, 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 boom. Gets to the ground floor where we have a bookcase. We slide it off to the side, and there's a hole that goes down and into the sewer. Me and my dog quickly pull the bookcase back over, escape down into the sewers with Bobo, and we see all the rats, and they're just like, human and animal? We hate both of you. And I'll go, guys, no. We just killed the leader of the surface animals. We're here to help you. And they'll go, I don't know, you fucking with us? And then the Bobo the tiger roars, and like, we don't give a shit if you're fucking with us, don't kill us. And so we just run past.
Good job, Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo did it. Bobo is the reason why this plan came together. All right. And I don't know, without a leader, then they get panicked. They've never had this fear of real.
They have a power vacuum.
They understand what death means now, because before animals...
They understand death. Animals die all the time. Nature's fucking brutal.
Yeah, but do you think they feel about it? Do you think they feel sadness or some shit?
Elephants apparently can cry.
Yeah, I know elephants do.
So imagine like an elephant with like really big muscular arms.
Holy fuck, those would be giant arms.
Yeah, it's proportional to the animal. So
yeah, so
imagine a blue whale arms.
You think zoo animals would be mad?
Oh, they would be real mad.
No, because some of those animals...
Blackfish is mad.
Who?
The Shamu or whatever. Have you seen that documentary?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she'd be mad.
Yeah,
so I don't understand why other zoo animals wouldn't be mad.
Because some are like rescue animals and stuff like that. Like some elephants were hurt.
Some like that. I would imagine splits in zoos where like the rescue animals would be like, hey, humans aren't all that bad. And the others would be like, they imprisoned us.
Yeah, I feel like elephants would be pacifists though. Because they're so strong that nobody's going to mess with them. But, I mean, unless like there's some angry elephants.
Right.
But most elephants would be pacifists. If possible, I would try to convert an elephant.
They'd be like the Ents of this world, where like they don't really care, but if called to fight, they can, and it'd be fucking awesome.
Yes. All right, so that's what would happen. We take out the leader, power vacuum would happen. They would kind of quarrel amongst themselves.
They quarrel amongst themselves, but that doesn't eliminate the threat.
Yeah, but at this point, there's so much freaking out that there's probably going to be a good several weeks where they don't understand what happened. They're trying to figure out who killed their leader. At this point, because all the animals are distracted by that thing that happened, that gives the human rebels enough time to have taken out a bunch of smaller cities, which also have gun stores.
Right. So the rebels become more organized and mount more of an open conflict against them.
Gaining more and more people to fight for them. And I'm gonna imagine all households have been reversed. Like some dogs now own humans and stuff like that. And so some rebels would go in there and be like, "Yeah, should we kill this dog?" And then the human would go, "Yes." And they shoot the dog and be like, "All right, you're part of the rebel faction." I was like, "Thank God."
It's just like, imagine where they like go into a house and they're just like it's like middle of the night. They got all their SWAT gear on, and then they're just like, where is he? Where is he? And then like they turn and it's like a corgi like comes out like blah and like starts slapping them in the face. He's like oh god
No,
shoot it and then it like uses its arms to like climb like away.
Like
It's like
Jungle
it's
Jimmy.
it's like Alien and it's just like where's the corgi? And then the corgi like uses its arms to like it hangs onto the ceiling and goes down and it's just like
Like, what the fuck?
it's just
That's scary. It's just those fucking arms, man.
it's really muscular.
And then the SWAT team kicks down another door, and you just see this dog with its muscular arm rubbing peanut butter on its private parts as its humans going, no, please. And the SWAT guy's like, no! And he just, like, capped that animal. And then the human's like, thank God. Why didn't you get here 3 weeks ago? He's been doing this every day. And they're like, we've seen too many men die because of this. Just thank God we got to you before you died. And then he breaks down in tears and says, thank you.
I think we've come up with a killer TV show.
I think so too.
Because the conflict would be dragged out enough and there'd be a lot of politics and like power struggle and it'd be really interesting. Also, you have animals with like really weird muscular arms.
Yeah. Oh God. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Well, we kinda actually filled up all the time with that crazy story.
Yeah, I liked it. That for something I randomly came up with while you were talking about your other thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like
I kind of want to see
well.
like a mini comic or something
Yeah.
of the corgi thing. Just like a corgi with muscular arms. And like, what the fuck? I'll see if I can get a friend to draw that, maybe. They probably won't because they're lazy as shit. But still.
It was just like later, like they look at the corgi's photo. She's like, "Oh, this is why he, like look at his photo. This is why he caused so much trouble. He was part of the Navy SEALs." They looked at it. It was a corgi and a bunch of seals. They're all flexing and everything with the photo, with the camera. They're just like, "Yeah."
Oh God, I'm just imagining like very very like jellyfish or something like that, but with muscular arms.
Yeah.
And like they get weighed down by the arms and they sink to the bottom of the sea, and they're just like, like, what the fuck, jellyfish?
It's just like, I imagine you're swimming, and you're just like, oh, what a lovely evening to be swimming. And then you just see, like a shark in the distance, and, like, it's coming at you. Like, it's coming at you, and he's like flexing. He's like, oh, yeah! He's, like, coming at you to eat you.
You're like, no!
He's just like, oh, yeah.
Well, that's gonna be the end of this episode,
Alright,
everybody.
so what have you been keeping up with, man?
What have I... Okay, so I watched Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, and you liked it.
At first I thought it was really awkward. I didn't enjoy it at first, but when I had to watch it by myself, the awkwardness of watching it with somebody else went away. And I was like, alright, good, I can actually watch this movie for what it is. The singing in the rain scene is still awkward, but it's nowhere near as awkward as watching it with my little brother.
You see, like, I remember you guys were just like, let's watch Clockwork Orange. I'm like, that's not really a fun group movie to watch.
Grand Budapest Hotel was. Though.
Oh, yeah, we saw that too.
That's a fantastic movie. Mattis is mad at us for watching that without him.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, well, fine, you fuckers want to watch movies without me? That's fine, that's cool. Didn't even want to watch the movie anyway. I was like, Matt, we'll invite you to the next movie night.
Yeah.
Which is going to be the 11th.
11th, 12th, and 13th.
13th, I have to be at the school in the evening, so we can make that happen.
Well, that'll be the best because we only have the one movie to watch instead of the two.
Sweet. Then I guess follow. No, what happened?
I finished The Sopranos after watching it for a while, and a lot of people are divided on the ending to it. For me, it's like considering like I binge watched it, so I watched like a lot of the episodes in blocks and everything. So I'm like, so knowing what the show overall was going for, the ending fits. I just have to think about it more as to whether I like it or not. Okay. And that's my thing. But otherwise, it's a really good series.
Oh, I did also GM for the first time. For the Maid Game.
Oh, yeah. And I thought you did a really good job with it, considering how disorganized the Maid Game is.
It was hilarious how disorganized it was, and I just know towards the end, I fucked up, and I was like, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go with this. And you're like, psst, do this. And I was like, oh, yes. And so that was good. We ended on kind of a high note. I know Mattis is excited for it to wrap up. There's not much to wrap up, I say, in about, if we played for another 30 minutes to an hour, it would have all been
Yeah.
Done. And then we could have gone back to you being the good old DM.
Yep. So, yeah, that's always fun. And we had this discussion. It glitched out a little and we caught it, but during that discussion we kind of said, we'll probably have to cut back a few people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't name anyone specifically.
So, weirdly enough, I mean, if anybody can figure out why the microphone cuts out like this, every 30 minutes it just cuts and stops working.
Yeah, send us an email at...
Brave Snuggles.
No, that's... Well, yeah, maybe, like, Twitter Zach, because he's the one who owns the mic.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I mean...
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
And you can just, tweet at me at SqueezeMcCheesy.
Or send us an email at 100YearsPod.
Well, at 100YearsPod is the Twitter for the official podcast. You can email us, BrooksandZach100Years at gmail.com.
Right.
Is there anything else?
Pinterest at Brave Snuggles.
If you're listening to us on Soundcloud, you can also find us through the apps on phones where like you can get podcasts. And if you're listening to us through a podcast app, we're also on SoundCloud. So like and favorite and follow.
Eventually, there will be a way that we have this down on a pattern so we know how to say everything in a catchy and creative way.
Yeah, and until then, we will just do what we do and be terrible.
Yeah, and we'll just always sign off the same way as we always sign off.
Yeah, time to sign off the exact same way as you always sign off, Zach.
All right, so what you're going to do is just the same exact way every single way. You're going to look at each of your pointer fingers. You're going to get them very close to each other and then cross your eyes so it looks like there's a little sausage floating in midair. Chuckle to yourself as you look at that sausage and wonder, why haven't I had a pigs in a blanket in a really long time? I mean, I went to my cousin's wedding, but no, it wasn't me that went to my cousin's wedding. It was someone. But who? And then you have that deep philosophical reflection of who are you really as a person? What are any of us? Are we all the same? Of course we are. We're all just in the same world. We're just living different experiences at the same time. So you just cover your eyes trying to grasp the situation, look up to the sky and say, Brooks and Zach, 100 Years Podcast. And then you collapse, wondering, why? 100 years. Thanks for listening, everybody.
See ya.
God.